What's up, you guys? Jedi Brick here. So, with 2023 coming to a close, I thought it'd be a great idea to take a look back at the 2023 wave of Star Wars sets and give you guys my top 10 list of my favorites. So, obviously, this is not every single LEGO Star Wars set that came out in 2023. I took the best 10 and I made them into a kind of tier list or ranked list. So, without further ado, let's get right into number 10. Number 10, we have the Clone Commander Cody helmet, set 75350. This retails for $70 here in the United States, and this is a really solid looking helmet. You are going to see the Captain Rex one on this list as well, but the reason this one is at the number 10 spot is just because I'm not a huge fan of the Phase 1 clone designs to begin with, and it's just looking very plain, although it is accurate to the movies. The Phase 1 helmets just really aren't my thing. I do think they did a great job with the helmet visor part and just the whole helmet in general. It looks great. You can tell what it is by looking at it. You will also get that nice plaque there at the front of the base. It is a very nice helmet, don't get me wrong, but I think there are better helmets out there, like the Captain Rex one or the Princess Leia, to make this the best helmet. I don't think it is, but it does look very nice. I do like the orange and the white. You also do get a sticker at the front, and I think they pulled off the overall look of the helmet very well, but it's not my favorite helmet, so let's move on to number 9. Number 9, we have set 75356, the Executor Super Star Destroyer. So this also retails for $70 here in the United States. Um, and this was kind of our gateway back into the MIDI scale sub-theme of LEGO Star Wars. Of course, this being a MIDI scale theme Super Star Destroyer with two regular sized Star Destroyers on either side of it. This is just an amazing looking model. I love how the way they pulled it off with the angle and the sleekness of the ship. It is a very nice kind of minimalist design, almost something you could display at work on a desk or something. I just really like that about this set. And you also get that nice brick for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and the printed plaque at the front for the Executor. Of course, this being a Return of the Jedi anniversary set, you can tell what it is just like the Clone Commander Cody helmet, and I just think it looks really nice. You also see this in The Empire Strikes Back as well, so it has been in a few of these Star Wars movies, and I just think it looks very nice. It looks very sleek, looks very agile, and represents what you see in the movies very well. Just an overall solid build. So let's move on to number 8. Number 8, here we have a set I don't think a lot of people talk about as much as they used to when it came out. The Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor set 75348. This released for $100 here in the United States, and it is a great value for what you're getting. You're getting two ships for $100 and four minifigures, one of those being exclusive for the time being, that Mandalorian pilot, but I believe he is coming in a polybag or something later on next year. And the reason this set is just so amazing and it's on this list is because it is the return of the TIE Interceptor after years and years of not being one on shelves. We finally get one, and we also get a really nice Mandalorian starfighter to go with it. Now, the Mandalorian Fang Fighter really isn't the main draw of this set. Of course, it's going to be that TIE Interceptor. It just looks so nice. They really did a good job with it, and kind of making it the around the same scale with the TIE Bomber and the TIE Fighter we got back in 2021. They just did a really nice job with this. You also get that new dark saber piece for Din Djarin, and a really nice looking black astromech droid. Not really offering a whole lot in the minifigure department, though. The really main focus is these two starfighters. Just the TIE fighter looks amazing. You have the wings that are perfectly executed in this scale. Just, yeah, a lot of good things about this set, and I believe you can find it on sale and on clearance at some places if you know where to look. And this is one, if you don't have it, I recommend getting it for that TIE Interceptor. It just looks so nice. The Fang Fighter isn't great. I mean, it is a nice looking model, But if you're like me and you have the Mandalorian Starfighter thing from last year or the year before that, the blue and gray one, you don't really need anything like this. It is a pretty small ship, doesn't really have the movable wings or anything like that. I don't believe it's supposed to, though. Like I said, the main focus for this set really is that TIE Interceptor. But with all that said, let's move on to number 7. Number 7, we have one of the first sets of the 2023 wave, the 75345, the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. So this is the successor to the original 501st Battle Pack from 2020, and this gives us a different take on that actual set. Here we have a more Battlefront 2 inspired wave of clones. We have 2 heavies, 1 specialist, and an officer. So you don't get any regular troopers in this set. You get the more unique ones that you would like have as kind of backups to your regular assault troopers. So in that aspect, it's not the best army builder because you're not going to have as many of these specific clone troopers to the other assault troopers like we got in the first 501st Battle Pack, but you are going to have quite a few of these in your army. I think I have 3 of these battle packs actually. Um, I do like all the minifigures in this set. Of course, this was the origin of those, or one of the origins of those controversial helmet holes. Um, you can, with the blue ones and the newer rangefinder piece for the specialist. I think this is a really nice set. I like the detail and the printing on each minifigure. They are all unique to this set, and I doubt we'll get anything like these 501st Clone Troopers in any other set for a long time. The turret build, it's okay. It's what you would expect in a battle pack. A lot of good pieces for an alternate build if that's something you wanted to do. But looking at the set for what it is a nice set. Good army builder if you want a few of these clones. Again, you're not gonna see 100 of these in someone's army. It's just not really realistic to what you see in the 501st and in the Clone Wars. So maybe only like 6 or 7 of these or something like that would be best for a regular sized army, but that's who am I to judge? Buy as many as you want. This did retail for $20 when it came out, but you can find it for about $10 or $15 now. So it's not too expensive. I believe this is retiring at the end of this year, so if you don't have it, I recommend going to get one because I think the price is going to go up on these minifigures after they retire. But let's move on to number 6. Number 6, we have set 75362, Ahsoka Tano's T6 Jedi Shuttle. So this came out back in September 1st, and I did make a bunch of content about this, mainly about modifying it with the wings on the underside and expanding the cockpit that is either already out or coming out depending on when I upload this video. But this is a very nice set, retailed for $80. So really, one of the best parts about this set is the minifigures because they are all exclusive to the set. You have Professor Hu Yang, one of my favorite Star Wars characters in general, just a really cool character. We have Malik, the bad guy with the cool lightsaber. We have Ahsoka Tano with those really nice white blades, with the really nice arm printing as well, and we have Sabine Wren. So all of these minifigures for the time being are exclusive to the set, and I have a feeling it's going to stay that way. Maybe with Sabine and Ahsoka and Hu Yang coming in something else in the very distant future. I doubt they'll ever make the Inquisitor guy again since he's dead, but taking a look at the actual build, it is a very nice build. I think it is a little overpriced for what you're paying, but you can get this on sale now, and pretty much every set I talk about on today's video you can find on sale at this point. I believe this one will be on shelves next year as well. I don't think it's retiring just yet, but for the set itself, you don't get a whole lot. You get a very small cockpit, which can only hold one minifigure, being Ahsoka or Hu Yang or Sabine, and you don't get any other interior in the set. You get some storage near the top fin on either side of it, and you get some kind of weird folding out landing gear, so you don't get a whole lot of interior when it comes to the set. There's no place for play on the inside or anything, which is a shame. It would be cool if they included something like that, kind of like a ghost style ship. Maybe we'll get a UCS or in a bigger scale of the ship someday. That would be really cool, but for now, this is what we have, and there's not a whole lot on the inside, if anything. Um, I am working on a mod, like I've said, for the cockpit. I'm not sure if that's out yet or not by the time I'm publishing this video, but I have that done on my T6 shuttle, and I am able to fit Professor Huyang and Ahsoka in the cockpit, and I think it is much, much better. So this is a really solid set. I like it a lot, but if you're only buying it for the minifigures, I would recommend buying that separately or waiting till this goes on clearance, because I do like this set a lot. It does look very nice if you do modify it and just put a little bit of extra pieces into it. I think it can look really nice. I do think LEGO kind of dropped the ball with this one, kind of putting all their resources onto the Ghost, but this is a really nice ship as well. But let's move on to number 5. For number 5 here, we have set 75349, the Captain Rex helmet. So this came out on March 1st for $70, just like the other helmet set with the Commander Cody. And I think this one is just leaps and bounds above the Commander Cody helmet. So, first of all, because it is a Phase 2 helmet, I just prefer the Phase 2 Clone Troopers rather than the Phase 1s. I just think they look nicer and cooler. And also, this is Captain Rex. He's a more iconic and personally my preferred clone over the two. And the amount of detail on this is just amazing. I mean, that's not really LEGO's fault. The Phase 1 Cody just doesn't have a lot of detail on his helmet anyways. Captain Rex kind of modified his helmet in the show, so you do get to really see that when it comes to the build on this helmet. You get that really nice blue around the eyes on the visor. You also get some of the tally marks on the side of the helmet, and of course his famous rangefinder, and I think they handled the roundness of the bottom very well. It does look blocky in some places, but that is to be expected with a build of this size. I knew it wasn't going to be perfect, but I think they executed it very, very well. You also do get some stickers to make the weld marks on the front near the ventilation ports and everything. And of course, you get that nice plaque at the front of the base. So, of course, not a lot of no play value when it comes to something like this. It is a display set, and I think it just looks very good. This is something I would absolutely love to have like on my shelf or on a desk at work or something like that. Just a very nice iconic helmet that most Star Wars fans know who this is. So that's the reason why it's so high on the list. Let's move on to the next one. For number 4, we have the 332nd Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Um, this is set 75359. So this is a very unique one in the way that it does have that one named clone trooper, with that being Captain Vaughn, and that really does make this set not as good as it could have been. And another reason why I like this set so much, I did find this early um, at Kohl's, and that was the first video that I made on this YouTube channel. I've discussed that in length on my live stream build a while back when I hit 300 subscribers. I talked about the importance of this set to me, and also I just really like the way these clone troopers look. I like the 332nd a lot. I love the whole arc in the Clone Wars show. I don't mind the helmet holes, so these are amazing minifigures to me. But two of the things holding it back is the Swamp Speeder and the Captain Vaughn. I like the Captain Vaughn, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool that they included him in something, but in a battle pack of all things, I don't think he should belong here. I believe battle packs should either go with the no named characters or all named characters route, not the in between. And my other problem with it being the build, I've expressed this many times. I like the build for the Swamp Speeder, I just don't think it belongs in this set. They never use Swamp Speeders on Mandalore, which is the only place we saw these clone troopers, so it's inaccurate, unnecessary, and kind of dumb. I wish they would have given us like an AT, or just something different. Save this for a Kashyyyk battle pack in the future. Like, great design. Just use it for something else, something more appropriate for, what it is. But you do get a nice little turret, since you're only using like 5 pieces. looks pretty good. I like these minifigures a lot. I have 4 of these. Really nice army builders for the 332nd Clone Troopers. A lot better than what you were getting with the one trooper and the $40 AAT. Um, so a good way to get more of those. I like those Clone Troopers a lot, and this set means a lot to me as well, as it being the first video on my channel. But let's move on to number 3. Number 3, we have set 75354, the Coruscant Guard Gunship. So this is a controversial one, but I really like the way this set turned out. So this is a very unique um, gunship. It is in the all dark red color scheme with the white accents and the gray, and this is supposed to be inspired by the Coruscant Guard on, of course, Coruscant. You get the 2 regular shock troopers and the Captain Fox minifigure, which I have expressed me not really caring for that much. I just don't really know enough about the character to really care about him, and I don't really like the way he turned out in minifigure form. But for me, the build is really what stands out for this, because this is our first Coruscant Guard gunship, and our first gunship that's not in the plain white, gray, and lime green color scheme. And I also do like the regular shock troopers. I can't wait to get my first versions of those in the battle pack that comes out next year. And the Palpatine is really nice, as well as the Padme minifigures. You also get those really nice stickers on either side of the gunship with the um, Republic logo on there. And I just think it looks really nice. I know it is smaller compared to the past gunships. For this to come out in a price range of $140, you are paying a lot for what you're getting. I understand that. But I do think this looks really nice. People are complaining about the stud shooters on either side. I don't really care that much. I think this looks great. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, I don't have it, and I'm probably never going to buy this set. Even though I like it so much, I just don't have the space for it. I already have a custom gunship as well. But I do like the way this set turned out. I think it is a very unique take on their gunship, and it would be cool to see them do something like this again in the distant future with like a Munilus 10 gunship kind of thing. I think that would be really, really cool. But yeah, I like this set a lot, and it's cool to see more Clone Wars TV show style sets. So let's move on to number 2. Number 2, we have another kind of neglected LEGO Star Wars set that people have kind of forgotten about since it came out on January 1st. Here we have set 75347, the TIE Bomber. This is an amazing, amazing set. This came out back on January 1st for $65. And I think for what you're paying, you're getting a very good deal. And this is our first TIE bomber since, I believe, 2002 or maybe 2003, something like that. It's been a long, long time. But for the TIE bomber you're actually getting in the set, it is an amazing looking ship. You get the really nice play feature with the stud shooters in between the cockpit and the actual bomb chamber thing. And you also get some flick fire missiles on the very bottom, which is kind of nostalgic to me as a older LEGO fan with the flick fire missiles, how they integrated those into the set. You also do get Darth Vader race Admiral Stallone or something like that, a TIE fighter pilot, and a gonk droid, and a little hover cart thing as well. I think that's a really nice inclusion. I like when they include little stuff like that. But this is a really nice looking model as well. Really one of those things you could use for play or display. You can, of course, fit the TIE pilot inside the cockpit, and it looks good if you're just going to play with it or you're going to put it on a shelf and use it for decoration. It just looks nice no matter what you do with it, and it really doesn't have a bad angle as well. It looks great from the back with the twin engines, and this is just an amazing set, and I don't really hear a lot of people talking about it, which is very unfortunate. There was a lot of hype around it when it came out, but people kind of forgot about this set, which is a shame because I think it's one of the best sets of the year, maybe even the best of the year, but there is one more set. And for the number 1 spot for the 2023 Star Wars Wave, we have, of course, the Ghost and the Phantom 2. So, the Ghost and the Phantom 2 also came out September 1st, um, and this retails for $160 here in the United States. 5 minifigures, all of which are exclusive to this set, and it is just a beautiful looking model, just looking at it, not even talking about the interior or anything. It just looks very pleasing to the eye with all the coloring. You have the white base with the gray trim, and you also have the yellow, the orange, the red, the green, the blue, just all the different colors mixed in there around the ship. It just looks very nice. It is around the same size and scale of the original Phantom that came out in 2015 or 2014, and it's great to see them going back and making this set again, especially with the popularity of the Phantom 2 from the Star Wars Rebels series. That one goes for quite a lot nowadays, or at least it did before this one came out. Of course, for the minifigures, they're all exclusive with the Hera and her son and Chopper and the two rebels. I'm not sure what their names are, but even like the interior and everything on this set is just amazing. Of course, you can separate the Phantom from the Ghost, and they both have their own interiors on them, and you have quite a bit of room on the inside of the Phantom, more so compared to the original Ghost. And you do have a really nice flick fire missile system built into the Ghost as well. And you also have the turrets for Jason to sit in and pretend fire. Yeah, this is just a really nice looking set. Um, I'm not too happy with the way the Phantom came out. I think it could have looked better, but given um, the size and everything, I think they did a great job. And my only problem with this is they made this a Lego store and Amazon exclusive. I feel like for something like this, for something of its popularity, for something of its iconacy, I don't think that's a real word, but this should be a retail available set. Like this should be at Target, this should be at Walmart. Maybe make the Coruscant Guard Gunship, the Amazon exclusive or something. I don't know. But I feel like this one should be more readily available. I think it would sell a lot better than it is now. I believe it's selling fine as it is, but just to really push the sales for a set like this, for it being so iconic, just getting it out there a bit more, and then just having it online and in like Lego stores and stuff, I think it would do a lot better. Because I often forget about a set like this since I don't see it whenever I go to my Lego aisle and everything. You don't see and you don't think about it because it's always online. It's not something like the gunship that you always see on shelves or the TIE bomber or anything like that. You have to kind of look for this one to remember it. And I think, if you saw it, people would kind of be more encouraged to buy it if they keep seeing it. But that's just me. I don't really know a whole lot about the like market psychology or whatever. But this is a really nice set. I love it so much, and I unfortunately don't have this one either. A lot of the ones on this list I don't have. I have the battle pack, the TIE bomber, things like that. But this is a really nice ship. Um, in general, anyways, from Rebels, I love the Rebels show and I love the Ahsoka show. So it's great to see this finally being remade in Lego. Um, But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for my top 10 list. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching this video. Let me know what you guys think about my list and if you would change anything or add any other sets in the comments section down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say and I love interacting with you guys down there. But I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're new here, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. I do a lot of top 10 lists just like this, so stick around for a few more that I have coming on the way now. And please check out a few more of my top 10s. I have made a couple of these before, so if you want to go check out some more of them, I have those in a playlist, so feel free to check those out. But with all that said, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.